So welcome to the Kenn7 podcasting channel on YouTube. Fancied a little chat. There's no football going on at the moment. So who better and who more excitable to chat to than Dave from Dave LFC Chats. Dave, how are you doing, mate?
I'm absolutely fantastic, Gav. Great to be on your show. Any chance I get to talk about the Reds, I will do it. Simple as that.
You love it, don't you?
I love it.
It's a weird thing me and you are just trying to fill some time, I think, to a certain extent, as is everybody else. But I mean, there's some stuff we can chat about. So, I mean, I wondered what your assessment of the season was so far, basically. Obviously, we've been a bit up and down. You know, how do you see that?
Well, I mean, obviously, we came into the season as champions for the first time in 30 years, and dreams were made last year. But I think we've had so much surreal. It's been surreal. It's been a surreal season. We've had injuries. We've had tragedies. We don't have the 12th man at Anfield. There's no crowds. We're in the middle of a pandemic. I mean, you could just keep adding up injuries, VAR decisions, good decisions, bad decisions. I think we've had 2 or 3 seasons of injuries that have been combined into 2 or 3 months from maybe 2 or 3 years worth. And it's just been hard. Our squad, to be fair, wasn't the strongest in the Premier League. I mean, you just look at City's, even Chelsea squad, and to be hit with key injuries in key areas at key times has basically derailed us. And we've done actually well. I mean, we were top of the league, remember, at the turn of Christmas, which was unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think it's been too much. I think it's just caught up with us. But to be honest with you, Gav, I think looking forward to the last few weeks in the season now, and obviously we'll talk about Champions League and stuff, I think we might surprise people. You know, I'm more optimistic now than I was even a month ago.
I mean, I'm going to pick you up on a couple of things there. First of all, just on that last thing that you've just said, I was looking at the last 10 games of the season, and I thought if there's any team in the league that can win 8 out of those 10 games, it's us if we click again. So I don't know how realistic that is. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Now, how realistic it is and how possible it is to win. We are one of maybe a handful of teams. You'd say City probably too.
Yes,
that could win 8 in a row.
Yeah.
But you have to look at our form. You have to look at where we are, the position we are. Like, we've rarely put 2 wins in the league together. I mean, we did it West Ham City, the 3-1. I thought, that's it. We're turning the corner. Here we go. And it just didn't happen, did it? I mean, we've beaten Leipzig and then we beat Wolves 1-0. And we've had a huge gap. To be fair, I didn't want this huge gap because I was ready to rock for another weekend. Sometimes that can derail you.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be tough, Gav, to get top 4. I really do. There's too many teams ahead of us, too many good teams ahead of us. But it's not impossible. As you said, anything's possible with Liverpool.
They're all taking points off each other as well, which is helping, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a crazy season. It was last year. It is this year. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and it's probably more pronounced this season than it was in years. I mean, even the away form has gone out the window. It doesn't mean anything being home or away anymore. And our home form, to be honest, has been terrible. So we're probably better off away.
Unbelievable.
We're better away from home, you know. But I'm being optimistic and pessimistic at the same time, if that's possible, because I'm just looking at the form saying, can we win 8 in a row? Yes, we can. Will we win 8 in a row? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Let me pick you up on something. I've just realised I can't believe this. My mic's over there.
You sounded good though.
It's probably picking me up, but yeah.
And you were meant to be on stage, by the way. And your mic was over there.
Probably better if people can't hear me.
It sounded okay.
But, there's something I've got. I've had this a couple of times on pods, and I've sort of argued against people. So I'm going to pick you up on it. You said that our strongest squad at the beginning of the season wasn't the best, but would you agree that our squad was probably the strongest it's ever been at the beginning of the season?
Okay, it's a bit of a weird. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just looking at City squad. I'm looking at their bench. Even when all our players are fit, they have a better squad than us. Even though we walked the league last year, we really did. We walked the league last year, but we knew coming into this season, even if our players, nobody got injured, we knew where City were going to be there, didn't we? We knew that. We knew City were going to come back. They had a bit of a blip last year. Look at them now. I mean, we can't afford to get injuries in key, like Van Dijk for one. I mean, there you go. There's an answer straight away. In key areas.
Take three centre-backs out of any of those top 10 teams.
Bang. Bang.
They're gone. They'll be where we are. Exactly.
But look at Laporte for City.
Yeah.
Look how important he was for City and how bad they were without him. That's one player.
Yeah.
I mean, Van Dijk controls the whole back four. He controls he controls everything from the goalkeeper forward. Even controls the midfield, the tempo.
Yeah,
he's able to pass the ball, the long raking balls and all. It's just,
we miss them,
you know what it is? Yeah,
we do, don't we? We miss them, don't we? That pass.
I just miss Van Dijk. Full stop.
Yeah,
I miss Van Dijk. Full stop.
Yeah. I mean, we've not met before, so I'm not sure what's going to come with this next question. Obviously, you're in Dublin, is that right?
That's correct. Irish, yeah, in Dublin.
Do you get over much to see the games?
I'll tell you what, I don't. It's very hard. It's very hard. The last game I was at was in October 2019, just before the pandemic. The Leicester City game, actually, Milner penalty, if you remember it.
Yes.
In injury time. Don't think you can forget that, but what a game to be at.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get tickets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. So how has the pandemic affected? Obviously, you mainly watch on the TV anyway.
Yeah.
How has that affected you? Your pleasure of watching Liverpool? Has it had a detrimental effect, or has it been the same?
It's had a bit of an effect, especially with no crowds. I think watching it on television without crowds, it's just not the same. I don't care what anybody says; it's not the same. And even Liverpool, as we know, the 12th man, the Anfield roar, whatever you want to call it. Look at Liverpool. I've already did a few podcasts in this where people have given out about it, saying everybody misses fans. Of course we do. But I just think Liverpool, more than most, miss the fans. Yeah. Out of all the teams, a handful of clubs in the world, Liverpool is one of them that misses the teams. You miss the buzz before and after the game. To be honest with you, Gav, I'd go over to Liverpool even if I hadn't got a ticket, because the buzz outside the ground before the match and then the buzz after the match, the pubs, Hotel T and all these places is unbelievable. Yeah. Watching it on telly, as I say, it isn't the same without fans. It just isn't. Obviously, I do the odd watch along and stuff on my channel, and I have to do it for the channel I have and stuff. So I'm probably more interested in it than most. But it's just not the same. And I'm hoping that next season, at least some fans can get back in, because I think Liverpool need them badly.
I completely agree. There's many effects of the fans. It's not only the effect on our players, but it's the effect on the away team as well. And I think saw a stat the other day that there's been this season more points for away teams than in the whole history of the league, which definitely says something. I think there's another one that I saw as well, which is there's been more injuries this season than any other season since records began. And I mean, we feel the brunt of that mainly, I think, but it's affected everyone, obviously. If you're enjoying this video so far, please show your support for the Kenn7 channel by subscribing, clicking the like button, and also clicking the notifications button as well to get future broadcasts. If you could also share the video on your Twitter and Facebook account, that will show YouTube's algorithm that you like our content. Have you heard about Kenn7 merchandise? The link is in the description of this video. We have premium fanwear for fans covering Liverpool, Celtic and Scotland, and it's fanwear for young and old. So we have t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, caps, mugs, you name it, we've got it. Just something else to remember, every purchase that is made on our website, we donate to the Marina Dalglish Appeal. So you're helping a great cause as well. I just wanted to, let's move on to the Champions League, because I've, in my head, the way I'm surviving at the moment is all my eggs are in that basket. I've kind of written the league off because it was depressing me too much. So, I mean, Real Madrid in the next round, mate, what a big game. And we really owe them something, don't we?
We owe them a payback from 2018, of course. A lot of people are writing Madrid off. I don't know why. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be no matter what way you look at it. And I heard yesterday it will be in the Bernabeu, by the way.
Will it?
We will be away from home. Whether we're at Anfield, I don't know, unless you've news on that. But
interesting, yeah.
It is in Bernabeu. Now, they've won it, 13 times they've won the European Cup. Yeah. Now, I know they won a lot of them in the 60s, in the 50s, way back. But they're the kings of the Champions League, to be fair. We're probably like the princes. Kings against the princes.
Yeah.
But I think we have a chance, and that's all you want in the Champions League. You want the chance. 2 legs. Benzema's the danger man for him. He's scoring a lot of goals for them now. He looks like he's got his mojo back. I think he's 70 Champions League goals, so he's a lot in the he loves the Champions League.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool will want to bring their A game to both games to get past Madrid. Can we bring our A game in both games? Yes, we can. Is it going to be hard? Yes, it is. But I think out of all the teams we could have got, I'm happy. I was happy with the draw, to be honest with you, Gav. I really was. Everybody wanted Porto. I can understand why. Everybody, even Dortmund, I thought we would have had a good chance against, minus Haaland. But I think Madrid was third on my list that I wanted. And we got the third best team just for it's a huge game.
Am I right in saying they've got some injury concerns at the back?
They've injury concerns at the back and they've injury concerns at midfield. Your man Cruz, I think, went home from the German, got injured in training for German national team. It could be a lot of pie in the sky, you know yourself. It's a bit away, yeah. Those Madrid loved their, we have a few injuries here, and then all of a sudden the 11 walk out. So listen, we've injuries. Don't talk to me about injuries. I think the most important thing, the way we get through this game, is our defence. It's going to be the defence. I mean, if Kabak and Phillips, if that fulcrum, 2 centre halves, can have 2 good games, we've got a really good chance. You have Fabinho midfield, which is really giving us that chance.
The impression that they need to play the games of their lives, don't you? Those 2 lads.
I think so. I think it's an A game all over the pitch. I think we have to bring our A game. Salah's got to be there, which he usually is for the big nights. Jota, who's been it's a big bonus having him back, Gav. It really is having him back, just great. Mane, the front 3, Bobby, Firmino as well. Hopefully he'll be back. Hendo's missing. Hendo's a huge loss. I think he's out for both games. Yeah. Henderson, if we would have had Henderson back, I would have been even more optimistic. I still think we have a chance. I think it's a toss of the coin. I think it's 50-50.
Yeah. I seem to remember the last time we played them in the Champions League, not the final, the one before that, under Brendan Rodgers. And I know we got turned over at Anfield, but we didn't half play well until Thingy got sent off. The lad got sent off. What was his name? The lad we bought from Portugal, Markovic. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember. I slightly remember him. Yeah,
it was the most ridiculous sending off ever, because he literally just put his hand out and the lad had run into his hand. It was, and I remember us being in the ascendancy at that point. I thought we were playing well. So I'm carrying that as well as the final. I really, really just think we owe them one, and it'd be great to do them over, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be, because you can see the path to the final, because it would be Porto or Chelsea in the semi. And, I'd be happy enough with that, would you? For a chance to get into the final. Yeah. Semi, yes. Porto and Chelsea in the semi if we get past Madrid. Yeah. It's not going to be easy, as I say. I think there'll be only a goal in it, and the two aggregate score-wise. But let's hope. All eggs in one basket. I still think an outside chance in the league. But as you say, I think Klopp's boys are on the Champions League. I really do.
Just before we wrap up, I don't know anything about you, so I wondered whether you wouldn't mind talking about why you started Dave's LFC chats.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, people might watch your chats and not know why you started them. So, I thought that'd be a good thing for you to,
Yeah, no problem. I'll tell you what it is. I'm good at talking, as you probably found out. 100%. I like a little pun every now and again, a little joke. Being Irish, I like cursing, not that much. No. But listen. August 2018, a friend of mine had a channel in Canada, actually, Liverpool Football Talk, and I was in and out of chat commenting, and my little puns were in there, little one-liners, and he actually said, "Geez, I like them. Why don't you come on and do a little vlog for me? A little 2-3 minute vlog, a post-match or pre-match vlog." Sent it to him. He liked it. Did a bit of stuff for him for about 2-3 months. Then I decided, I'm going to do my own show. I'm going to do my own show. And I've been a Liverpool fan since the 80s. So, and I mean, Liverpool are huge over here in Ireland, as you probably know. Yeah. It's United Liverpool, basically, in Ireland, especially in Dublin. Huge historicals between Dublin and Liverpool. Anyway, sister port cities and stuff through history. A lot of Irish in Liverpool in the last few hundred years. A lot of Irish names, as you probably know. And it's just that connection. Ireland's always had Irish. Liverpool's always had Irish internationals. Not so many now. Only Caoimhe Kelleher is the Irish international now. But just that's it. Just something to do. It's just a hobby for me, and I just love doing it. I love just talking about Liverpool. Simple as that.
I mean, has it escalated a bit more since we've been in lockdown? And I mean, I know you still work, but has that been something that's occupied your mind?
Do you know what it is? It's easier to get interviews because of the fact that most people aren't in their normal day job. And like the likes of journalists and stuff, like James Pearce and people like that, they're mostly working from home now. Whereas trying to get an interview off these guys before, they probably would have been at Kirby or, abroad with Liverpool or something like that. Now they're at home. And everybody's doing Zoom and everybody's doing StreamYard and WhatsApp calls and all this stuff now. So it's much easier to do it, I think. And everybody's more comfortable doing it because that's what they're doing now. Even
We've all got used to it. We've all got used to it. Before the pandemic, I'd never done a Zoom call before. So it's...
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure there's lots of people in the same boat.
No, absolutely. But I'm optimistic, Gav, going forward for Liverpool. I know it might sound a bit pessimistic there, but I'm just being a realist. I think the top four is going to be hard. It's possible, but it's going to be very hard to make top four in the league. Champions League, quarterfinal, Madrid. It's 50. It's a toss of a coin, 50-50. But I'm positive we can do them. I just think we need to bring our A game in both games to get past them. But listen, the future's bright, at Liverpool. Future's bright.
Lovely stuff, Dave. Well, listen, thanks very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a subscribe and like the video. And Dave, thanks very much. And if you are on YouTube, go and check Dave's channel out, which is, have you got a shortcut for it, Dave? Or will he just...
It's just Dave's LFC Chats. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, listen, thanks very much, Dave. And I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Cheers, Gav.